I'm going to move on in a second to go into I know we've largely been talking about it already, but the October show in a bit more detail. But before I do, I just want to cover one other element of NSBRC. It's employee owned.
Yeah.
Now, this was something that came about not that many years ago, and you guys have absolutely embraced that. Tell us about that, Katy.
So yes, originally the centre wasn't employee owned, so the doors have been open since 2007, but we've only been employee owned since 2014. I'm saying only, I'm hearing that come up my mouth, because we've actually just celebrated 10 years of employee ownership. But yeah, it's just such a wonderful culture here. You know, it feels like everyone is able to have their say and weigh in on how things are run here, how we operate. It's just a really wonderful business structure, I think. Yeah.
I think I can play my new guy card. I'm still like 6 months in. I think that it's got another 6 months on it before it expires. I think my new guy card, but I can bring that perspective of joining the team and joining this community and actually really seeing and feeling the benefit of that real sense of everybody is not only metaphorically invested, they're literally invested. Everyone's an employee owner that works within the specific NSBRC team, and the investment in those three eyes and in the whole goal of the centre, it's just, you can't miss it. It's clear to see, and it comes through in the culture of the place, and it comes through in the experience of when you just come here for a chat and you have a cup of tea and you get to speak to members of the team about your project.
And it's a lovely cafe here, by the way.
Yeah, I'm on commission for cups of tea.
Everyone comes to work with their business owner hat on. Is a nice way of thinking about it. Everyone's just that little bit more invested in how things are run and what we do, and I think we're all really proud of our offerings and what we do.
Which, you know, Rob, coming from the outside with something that you've been very passionate about for, I mean, we can say for 20 years, because you just said that the sustainable, tech was coming out then and you were an early adopter and all of that. You've seen that not only are they really pushing this and enabling you to educate people and get involved, but to see that level of pride from it being employee owned.
Absolutely. And I love coming here for several reasons. One is these guys are just a real friendly bunch. Okay, it's a bit like walking into a family. Okay, you come in and meet with the girls on the counter, and quite often as I get out of my car and walk up, my cup of coffee's on the counter waiting for me. You can't grumble that, can you? Service with a
I used to have a bar like that.
Yeah, I did that. That was younger days. Yeah. I think we're a similar vintage. I think. but anyway, I digress. But it's just a real nice warm atmosphere. Everybody's friendly, everybody's welcoming, everybody's supportive, and everybody helps each other out. So even though I'm not an employee, and I'm a sort of a part-timer, basically, and I think my part-timing is increasing over the years. I mean, I've been involved here, I don't know, about 6 years, 7 years?
I would say so, yeah. Similar to me, I think.
6, 7 years, I think, but gradually I started off just doing just the odd show, and then gradually over the last couple of years I've been more and more involved, and which I great, and I do see my futures as being more involved over time goes on. But no, it's a great place to work, great atmosphere, and what I like about it, say, is the helping people. I like people send away going, great, that's fantastic, thanks for your help, and they walk away with a smile on their face, and I think that's great. And I feel that it's a very positive attitude in the place because of that. I think because people come here to learn, to understand, to gain information. Yeah. And it's even great sometimes you come here, people unfortunately have woe stories where things haven't gone right for one reason or another. And they're the ones that have more difficult conversations, and sometimes you do have to have a little bit more difficult conversation with somebody, say, look, I'm sorry, but you've got to stop what you're doing, reevaluate and start again. And we do that as well. Yeah. But overall, I think it's just a great positive attitude.